Alright, let's see. Today in this video, I'll be talking about some of the important things that happened in the Civil War. But you know what, I'm sorry, yeah, I kinda lied to you. It's gonna be about the Civil War, but we're gonna be talking about the Battle of Gettysburg, which happened in Pennsylvania in 1863, I'm pretty sure, and July 1st, that ended in July 4th. That ended in the same year, of course.
Help me! Help me!
Alright, so the battle lasted about 3 days because of all the attacks that the South was throwing at the North. And due to all the things that were happening, both sides really suffered because of all the casualties that happened, and especially the South because they didn't end up winning as they hoped. Okay, July 1st. This day marks the day the bloodiest battle of the United States had begun. First, I'll explain to you how the battle happened. One of Longstreet's division commanders, led by General Hill, thought they saw a militia and tried to shoot it down in attempts. But as they did, it turns out that it was the Potomac Army ready and dug up into ditches as they were firing at them. The Northern Army wanted to play defensive by the looks of it and try to get the high ground to have the advantage in the battle. But you shouldn't worry about that now, because that'll happen the second day. But for now, there is a general named Reynolds that also came in as a support to help the Union Army. Unfortunately, Reynolds died later by getting shot in the head as he was riding a horse trying to protect his men and telling orders of what they needed to do. Let's say a bit shortly after Reynolds' death, the Union was successfully able to defeat the Union Army. First day anyways, then commence day 2.
I think it's time to blow this scene. Get everybody in the stuff together. Okay, 3, 2, 1, let's jam.
Day 2 maybe begins with the South taking advantage of their position in the first day. This drives the Union down Gettysburg and onto some hills at the bottom of the town, thus giving the advantage to the Union Army. And despite how reckless that was, Lee decided to go and charge and attack anyway, even though he would know that his army would get destroyed if they went upwards. But here's the thing, he decided to say that if it was safe to attack, that he would send an attack. But since one of his generals said that it was not safe to attack, well guess what, he didn't attack.
Miss Collins, I hope you don't mind, but Emma skipped some dialogue since it's not too important.
Okay, and after some time and realization, Lee decided to stay there for a night as well as in Union so they could begin the battle in day 3.
Day 3 of the battle started with an attack by Longstreet way down at the bottom of the fishhook-shaped hills. And as shown here, the Union Army was also ready for that attack even though it was very close for the Union. So the next thing that was decided to do was to attack from on top of the hills, but that wasn't so successful either. The final resort that was planned was to attack from the middle with the all-famous Pickett's Charge.
Why are we still here? Just to suffer?